Hello, hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do my weekly make for hashtag 1 to 6 picks challenge that I created here on YouTube. Each week I'm doing a make, rolling a single die, and whatever number that die lands on, I'm doing a make it with that number of random prompts. I am on week 35, I do believe. Yep. And the prompts are a date, child, sparkle, mountains, and my favorite craft element. So I've got everything in front of me. We're going to run through those, and then we're going to have a little bit of play and have some fun, okay? So I hope you guys stick around. I've been so into fall right now. I'm loving the colors, the trees, and the leaves are changing. It is so beautiful here in Colorado. Oh my gosh, I could just drive around for hours. But I'm going to make a little scene with you guys today. And I used one of these images in a different make, and I had these two laying around, so I thought I'd go ahead and use up these because it has some mountains in it. Okay, so that is one of the prompts. Okay, and it's fall, so that works out perfectly. Now for my favorite element, it is book page. Okay, it was hard for me to really kind of narrow that down because I've got a few, but I always go back to the book page. Okay, so I'm going to be using that for my favorite craft element. So the images have mountains in them. A date, I have this stamp here, and I've already set it for today, October 8th. Sparkle, I've got some flat back pearls. I've got a little floral element here, and then I've got a whole bunch of these little sparkly diamond dots. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use for sparkle. And then a child, I have these little fussy cut images here that from a sticker, and they were all a set of 3 all together, but I separated them. And then this pretty girl here. And she's a child, so I'm going to use that. But with cutting her out, I cut off her leg. So if I use her, I'm going to have to put something there to hide that. But I might use her as well. Oh, I've got 3 little children. Okay, so we'll see what we've got. And I think that's enough for us to build a nice little journal page. I want to do like a little double page spread. I've also got a couple inks. I've got Rusty Hinge and Vintage Photo. And I've got a stencil. Thought maybe we'd do some stenciling just to build up a nice little fall page. All right, so with that, I have somewhere, here we go. I just grabbed a random piece of paper, 8.5 by 11 digital. And it doesn't really matter what's on the image because we're going to cover that up anyway for the most part. Okay, so I just grabbed one that had, you know, something that I probably wouldn't use too much. And I think I'm going to put that on the inside. I'm going to turn it this way, I think. Okay. Now, I want it, I'm thinking anyway, to be, let's see. Let's start, oh, and I've got washi, some fall washi tape. A whole bunch of that. Okay. Let's start there. Okay. I want to do the edge like a border, I think. So let's put some glue down because we know washi is not permanent. And I kind of have in mind what I want to do, but I'm going to have to kind of play it by ear as well because I'm not 100% positive. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. So let's start with that one. Let's maybe do some of the darker one. And let me try to get it straight, I guess. So let me line this up. And maybe come to about here. Maybe a little bit more. Come over just a little bit more. Okay, because I think I want to put some book page down on there. And this book page is just the right size of the 8.5 by 11. So we're going to use a piece of this, and I'm going to cut it down or tear it down, strip of it. Not a wide strip, just to fit in between those 2 pieces of washi I just put down. That'll work. Let's ink that up. I'm going to try and move quickly. I don't want to keep you guys too long. This should be a pretty cut and dry little make here. Nice little fall scene, very pretty, hopefully. Like I said, I'm just enjoying the colors right now. It's just so gorgeous. Just like that. You can see a little bit there, so let's run another piece since I didn't tear it quite the right width. Let's run another piece right there. Easy way to fix that, right? Excuse me. Okay. But I did want that rough edge of the book page on both sides, so I'm thinking maybe I have to add another little strip. Yeah, that overlay might look nice, won't it? Let's try it. If I can get this inked up without tearing it. It's a very thin strip here. I think that'll look kind of nice. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well, enjoying their week and getting ready for the weekend. I know it's Halloween's just around the corner and a lot going on for everybody. Everybody's with the kids and the little ones choosing their Halloween costumes and such. Trying to decide which way I want to go. Yeah, I think I want to go this way. I don't celebrate Halloween per se, but it's kind of fun to see the kids dressed up and see them, you know, the joy in their eyes and in their voice, having fun with Halloween. But yeah, that looks good. Put a little more glue on the top piece there. Make sure that's going to stay down. Okay, so then that's going to be the inside. So that's going to be like a border. And I'm going to fold this over. So just like so then you see that. It looks like one page, but it's actually going to be flip open and have a double page spread there. Okay, now this is where my images come in. And we're gonna I think I'm gonna put one right there. And I didn't glue it all the way down because I have to decide what I'm gonna do with this side. But I think I want to bring that over a little bit. I want some of that brown washi to show. So I'm gonna see if I can fold this over just a little bit more. Let's see. Yes, that looks much better. Okay, now for the inside here, so I've got two images because we're just going to overlay one on top of the other, like so. Get it straight if I can. That. Okay. And then so this doesn't look quite so blocked off. let's run some washi along the bottom. We'll do these pumpkins. I think that'll be cute. Okay. All right, that's looking good. Then let's see. I'm not going to glue this down because I don't know what I want to, if I want to put something under there yet. I'm thinking. I do want to do some stenciling. So let's do that next. Let's see. Well, no, let's do some more washi. Let's do this one. No, let's do book page, because we've got to cover that up, don't we? Yeah. All right, let's do book page. I'm going to cover this up with some book page. Just like that. Okay. And then over here, we're going to do some more washi, I think. So now let's do, I love this dark brown. Let's start with that. Okay, and then we're going to go with, let's do some of these leaves one. Oh, it goes this way. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. All right, and then we'll do some of this one. I better put some glue down. Make sure it doesn't come up. Okay. I think I can go ahead and glue this down now. A little bit better. Put that all the way down. And maybe run one more piece. No, those two are too close together. I don't like that. Let's do this other one. See how this one looks. I want it under the image, I think, but I don't want it necessarily at the edge of the paper. Let's see if I could accomplish both. Yep, that'll work. Okay, I'm liking that. So now let's finish gluing this down. Okay, I'm liking that so far, so let me trim these edges up. All right, I'm liking that. See that layering? I'm liking that. Okay, let's do some stenciling. I think I want to bring in some orange and brown contrast to that. So let's maybe do all right, I'm gonna need another piece of paper so I don't get it on that side. Okay, let's put a little bit of brown right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay. Then when you open it, let's do some maybe on this side. Maybe all the way across the top. What do you think? Very pretty. Okay. And I'm thinking maybe a little peeking underneath this image. So if let's see, if I cover this up, it should look like one continuous little, I just want a little bit peeking out, I think. Take away some of this pink tree that's on this digital. Tone that section down. Yes, okay. And then, let's see. Guess we might as well do some on this side. Oh, I love it. Why don't we overlay a little bit of the orange also? Let's see how that looks. Kind of turn it just a bit. Hit it with a little bit of this Rusty Hinge. It's kind of dark, but it's nice. Thing with stenciling, boy, you can get carried away. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Very pretty. Rusty Hinge is my absolute favorite color besides Vintage Photo. Okay, I like that. All right, we'll stop there. And do I want to, I'll go ahead and close that up. I just wasn't sure if I was going to put any more washi on this side. All right, let's come back to the front because I'm thinking that's where we're going to put our girls. I'm not real fond that they're black and white and not color images, but they're the only ones that I could find that were small, and I wanted something real petite. I could put her, but she's missing a leg. So let's see. Let's put her right there. And we definitely need some area, I think, for journaling. So, with that being said, I want to do a little bit more over here because that just looks kind of bare to me. But we're definitely going to need some type of a little bit of a writing spot, I think. Okay, that helps. And then a little bit more brown down here at the bottom. Oh, that's real pretty. Okay. Now I'll stop with the stenciling. Now let's bring in some sparkle. And I'm thinking, why don't I use tack down these corners here. Kind of big, huh? Let's go with the little small mini diamond dots. It's going to take a minute for me to get these on, but I think they'll accent it really well since they're fall colors. I've got orange, brown, and red. And I'm thinking we'll just run a few of them down the edge of this image. Kind of hard to work with, but they're very pretty. All right, we'll alternate the colors as best I can. So I've got orange, brown, yellow, red. And we'll do another orange, brown. Do I have another yellow? Yes, yellow. Red. Brown. And orange. All right. Yeah, that looks good. And I think we need some more up and down this side to kind of balance it. So I'm going to do, I think, corner ones. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. Let's just do the brown. I'm really liking that brown. 1. Get it straight. My fingers are full of glue. All right. They're so tiny. Goodness. But I think they really work well in our journals because they're not real bulky. So I'm definitely going to be using a lot of them. And I love enamel dots. And really, basically, that's all they are. But they have a little bit more shine, I think, sometimes, considering the fact that they're so small. They've got a really nice shimmer and shine to them. Getting carried away with the glue here. I think I will have to get one of those little tools for these and keep it with my junk journal stuff. So when I'm doing stuff like this, I have one specifically for that and not my diamond art. So if I get glue or something on it, it'll be okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. All right, I think that's good for a front page. What do you think? And I mean, I would use her, but she's looking off in that direction. I mean, I guess I could put her right there. Why not? This is a sticker, so let me take the backing off of that. I guess I could just put her right here on the edge. When my dots came off. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like that for a front page. And then when you open it, you've got a nice scene on the inside, and we've got her. Why don't we just put them all together? You're just kind of like standing together there. Yeah, I like that. And now for a writing spot, I'm thinking, let me grab some gesso, because that's what I have close at hand here. And we're going to make a little writing spot right up here. And I'm going to put a thin layer, and I'm just going to use my fingers. They're already messy anyway. I'm just going to put a thin layer of gesso right here. Make it nice and thin because we don't want it to be too bumpy when I'm writing. We'll have a little designated journal spot. Okay, that's good enough, I think. I'm just trying to use up what's on my fingers here. Okay, good enough. Grab a paper towel. A little bit of it off. Okay, I'm going to fan this. See if we can get it dry real quick. And what else do I need? Oh, a date. We've got to put a date on there. It's almost dry. And I already have this set, and I think I'm going to use black permanent ink. And where do we want to put that? I don't have a stamp. The stamp does not go to 2024. So I'm just going to smudge that off. And it says, I love this, October 8th. Let's just put that right down here. Very nice. Okay, that takes care of that. And I think to tie that in, I am going to take a black ink, and this isn't quite dry, but have a little designated writing spot there. Just do a little wonky writing all the way around. How about that? What do you think, guys? I think that's all my prompts. Close up my glue. All right, let's see. A date, we've got that. Mountains, we've got that. We've got mountains in the image. A child, we've got a child on the front as well as on the inside spread. Favorite craft element is book page and sparkle. We're using diamond dots on the front and on the inside. Yeah, got a designated writing spots. We've got a nice little journal spread there, guys. Look at that. It looks like it's just one page, but then that's your little tab, so to speak. You open it up. That's not quite dry, but I leave that open. And we've got a nice spread there too. Very, very pretty fall scene. I love it. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that open because that's not dry, and if I close that up again, I'm going to have a huge mess, guys. But before I let you go, let's pull our prompts for next week. I need to get that. Oh. All right, let me pull out my die. Let's give a roll. I'm going to move this just for a second. 4. I don't think I've rolled 4 yet. Let's pull out 4. I'm not looking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See what we've got. A woman. Okay. Postcard. Okay. Butterfly. Nice. We love our butterflies. And water. Okay. That should be fun. Water, woman, postcard, and butterfly for next week. And for this week, we did a double page journal spread, fall scene, using a date, child, sparkle, mountains, and favorite craft element, which is book page for me. Okay, so there we go. I think that turned out really, really cute. And those are my prompts for next week, guys. Hope you guys liked the page spread today. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. I absolutely love it and appreciate it. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you next week, okay? Bye-bye.